This is the circuit for experiment 5. I'm going to pull back so you can see the whole thing here. You can find this on page 28. It's in figure 5.1. And the figure schematic right here, you can see Charles's schematic is a lot prettier than mine. I tend to favor jumper wires. And let me just point out some differences in my circuit before I turn it on. The circuit calls for a 33K. Well, I didn't have a 33K, so up here I just put two 15Ks in series. Right there and right there. They, they equal 30K, close enough, or at least I was hoping it would. Down here at the bottom, I had it called for a 150K. I didn't have a 150K, so I put in series a 100 and a, what was it, a 33, I believe. So I tried to get it close to that value, and it's not exact. All my capacitors that I put in the circuit do match what were called for in the schematic. They're the same values. And also the resistors that control, I tried to keep the resistors as close as I could, but the capacitors, it was necessary. I really wanted to make sure I managed it. You'll see one little capacitor down here. This is a 1 microfarad. Right now it's got a 10 microfarad in it. That's because I'm going to shoot another video where I substitute the 1, or I pull the 10 microfarad out and put the 1 microfarad in. It's supposed to make the alarm sound a much higher pitch, and I've already heard this circuit work, so it should be pretty ear-piercing. My neighbor's dog's probably not going to appreciate this. But let me go ahead and put power to it. I've got a flashlight also. It's not turned on. I'm going to turn the flashlight on, and you're going to see me wave it over the phototransistor right here. So here goes, putting power on, and you can hear it. It just wails, and it resets and wails. So I'm going to turn the flashlight on and watch this. So the phototransistor is definitely doing its job. Now remember, this 555 right there is feeding this one right here. It's feeding the control. So that's why the phototransistor is causing this one to cycle fast, which is feeding more voltage in or more current into here, into this capacitor, which is causing it to trigger this one. That's probably a simplification, but it's kind of a fun circuit. So I'm going to turn this off now, and I'm going to substitute in the 1 microfarad for the 10.